What's good, y'all? How's it going? It's your boy Justin. Welcome to a better place. I want to talk to you about manifestation. Okay? Now, a lot of people have a misconstrued view of manifestation and how it works. So, in order to kind of describe it, I'm going to tell you a story. One of my favorite stories is a Hindu story. This man is walking through the forest and he stumbles upon paradise. Now, how lucky is this man? So he finds a tree and he sits underneath the shade of that tree because he's weary from walking and he's a little bit hungry. So he closes his eyes and he starts to envision all the wonderful things he could eat, all his favorite foods, carne asada tacos, double bacon cheeseburgers, all these delicious things. And when he opens his eyes, he sees all the food in front of him. And a man who is hungry does not ask questions, he eats. Now, as his stomach is full, he's a little thirsty now. So he closes his eyes and he starts to fantasize about all the delicious thirst quenching drinks he can have: ice cold water, tea, horchata, a little bit of beer maybe if he likes beer. And he opens his eyes and he sees all those wonderful thirst quenching drinks right in front of him. And the man who is thirsty does not ask questions, he simply drinks. Now, after his stomach is full and his thirst has been quenched, he begins to think and ask himself questions like, oh, what is going on here? And there must be spirits around here. There must be a ghost. So at that moment, he thinks about that ghost appear. And then when he sees the ghost, he begins to become frightened. And he says to himself, oh my God, these ghosts, they're going to torture me. So the ghost begins to torture him. And as the ghosts are torturing him, he says, oh my God, this is it. These ghosts are going to kill me. I'm going to die. So the ghosts kill him and he dies. What a fucking turn that was, right? I mean, he was in paradise one minute, now he's in hell the next. I want you to understand something. This is reality. He was sitting underneath a wishing tree. Now, the world and the universe is like one big wishing tree. What we focus on, what we desire, our entire minds, with the whole entirety of our minds, will manifest into our life. If our minds are constantly thinking positive things and wonderful things, ooh, food, boom, food, oh, drink, boom, drink. But the moment we let go of those thoughts and we start to have negative thoughts, those will begin to manifest into our life as well. So I want you to understand that manifestation does not just only work consciously, but it actually works subconsciously as well. So I know there's a lot of books out there and a lot of movies about how manifestation works, and it tells you the positive side of manifestation, like making a vision board or putting something on your mirror, constantly writing something, positive affirmations. And yes, these are all true, but these are tricks to train your mind to have a certain thought process. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, yes, this is a positive manifestation. You're positive thing. You think about this. So you spend 10 minutes of your morning, every morning, envisioning you with a wonderful life. Envisioning you, let's say you're trying to manifest your soulmate. It's a big one. Everyone wants to be happy and live a life of love and to be loved. So let's say you're manifesting a good relationship. And you sit there and you think about, being in a good relationship, being with a loving partner. But after those 10 minutes are over, your manifestation's over, the rest of your day is filled with negative thoughts. You're constantly thinking about how your ex cheated on you. You look at a guy and think, oh, he looks really attractive. I bet you he's just a fucking player. Look how good he looks. He probably talks to 100 other guys. This is a negative manifestation. And when you go onto Facebook and post, oh, love doesn't exist, everyone's out for themselves, then love will not exist in your world. And everyone that you meet will be out for themselves. Manifestation works in a constant mode, so in one area of your mind you are putting out a positive thought for a moment, but the rest of your day is filled with negative thoughts. So that conflicting thought is telling the universe that you don't want things, and this thought is stronger because you're constantly thinking negative, so you pull in negativity into your life. I'm going to tell you another story real quick. Kind of explaining why religion works for some people and doesn't work for other people. So let's say a man wants to build a house. Okay, and he's a reasoning man. He's a higher thinker. He likes to think and reason things out. He's a logical guy, and he begins to say, I want to build this house. This house will cost me $500,000. I only have $5,000 in the bank. This is not possible. I cannot do this. Where will I make the money? At that moment, he says, for a moment, I want to build a house. That's his positive manifestation. I want to build a house. On the other hand, he's telling himself, this is not possible. I cannot do this. Where will I get the money? So you understand that this negative thought is much stronger than this one positive thought. So at that moment, he's telling the universe that he wants the house. He doesn't want the house. He's telling the universe that he doesn't want the house. And in this conflicting manifestation, you may or may not ever build that house. Now, for the simple-minded man, for the man who is childlike and who has a strong faith and a strong belief in his God, he goes to the church and he says, I want to build a house. It will cost me $500,000. I do not know how this will happen. God, you must do it for me. And at that moment, he lets go of all negative doubt that the house will be built. Somebody comes along, hey, what's up with that house you're going to build? Oh, it's in God's hands. God's taking care of that for me. And he has every belief with zero doubt in his mind that his God will give him what he wants, and then he lives in abundance. I want you to understand that it is the lack of doubt that gives him the ability to have whatever he wants in life, to live a life in abundance. Now, for some of us who are logical thinkers like myself, this is difficult to do. But I'm here to tell you that is how it works. That is how the universe works. You have to live your life in constant belief of your dream and your goal. Constant positive life, constant positive thinking. If you're constantly thinking positive about what you want and you just know every day that you will get this, that it will come, then it will come. That is how the universe works. That is how manifestation works. So I want you to organize your thoughts and organize your mind so that it is constantly thinking positive. The moment that you have a negative thought, I need you to stop it and not think it no more. No more posting on Facebook about all the negative shit in your life. Now, I want you to realize something, that you may start manifesting, let's say you want to manifest true love. You want to be in love. So you start manifesting love. You spend the whole day not saying a single negative thought. And the next day you don't find your soulmate. You give up. You're like, oh, this manifestation jive is bullshit, I want you to understand something. Like, the quick fix isn't real. The life hack doesn't exist. Okay, it takes time. Everything takes time. I want you to realize something, that I want you to realize how long you have lived your life living by negative thoughts, constantly thinking negative things, dwelling on the negative part of your past. That's a lot. That's a whole lot of years of bad negative manifestations. Mija, you're going to have to go ahead and live those ones out for a little bit. I want you to go ahead and have positive thoughts from this point on. And after you're done manifesting all that negative stuff, or paying off all that negative manifestations you put out through those years, at some point you're going to reach that point of positive manifestation. And from that point on in your life, you'll start having positive lives and positive things happen to you. But it's not a quick fix. It's not going to happen overnight. I need you to start practicing it right now. Today. This moment. Now, I'm not going to do it on Monday, or I'll start doing it once I get there. No, right fucking now. No more negative thoughts. No more negative posts. No more negative ideas. Lie to your fucking self if you have to. But you deserve to be happy. And you have the power to manifest anything you want in life. Go get it, girl. What are you doing? Live a good life. As always, I want you to live well, love strong, and laugh often. My name is Justin Garcia. Welcome to A Better Place. Please like and subscribe and share these videos, and have a beautiful life. Peace out, y'all.